Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video, I'm about to be showing you guys how I got this bomb deep side part closure quick weave. Yes baby, with the feather bang, because you know I ain't been seeing the feather bangs. I just been seeing like the straight look. So I'm like, I want to give y'all something a little different. And yes baby, she's scalping. So I'm gonna show you guys how I protect my hair underneath this. I'm gonna show you guys step by step on how I installed this and styled it and did the cut, baby. I'm gonna show y'all step by step. It took a little bit, but don't rush it. Like if you want it done right, baby, don't rush it, okay? And I'm gonna show y'all all the products I use. I'm gonna show y'all the hair that I use. And yeah, I hope you guys, want to see how I get this little bomb look. And if you guys are interested in how I got this deep side part feather bang bob, then keep on watching. Bye. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I'm gonna show you the stuff I got and what I'm about to use to mow my hair down, because I'm doing a quick weave. So I got my black strips, because baby, you can't do a quick weave without your black strips. I like to protect my hair in every way. I have like an HD cap when I do my closure, because I'm doing a deep side part bob. And I got my black stocking cap because I like to use the black stocking cap against my tracks so it looks super natural. So I got that. I ran out of got to be spray, so we just gonna use some spritz instead. And then I got my bow in this, my little brush with my liquid cap in a bottle. So that's pretty much everything I need to do this protective cap real quick. So I'm gonna do this. I'm about to walk y'all through. I didn't did this before, so y'all kind of know how it goes. But I'll take this. I'm gonna pour it in this bottle, in this bowl. I like to use a lot, y'all. Just because. So I think I got enough. So this is what I got. So I got these don't judge me, y'all. I done had these braids in for like a month. Like, it looks a mess, but it's flat enough and it's a quick weave, so I'm not taking them out. So I don't want to put any like right in this area, because I'm gonna put my clothes right there. So I'm kind of just gonna start kind of right behind it. Okay guys, so I had to like mute this because I was just ranting, but pretty much I'm just putting this liquid cap over my hair, and I'm just gonna put it in the areas that I'm not gonna have my closure, so when I glue my tracks I don't get no glue on my hair. But yeah girl, ain't nobody got time for me to be ranting because it was just too much. So yeah, just keep watching. So I don't need to put none right here because this is where my closure is going to be. Okay, so I'm going to put this black strip all around it. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I know it's like why I put the black strip on this area for closure going around. I didn't put nothing right here so I can just cut this out and it won't stick to it, if that makes sense. And as you guys can see, your girl is putting a lot because ain't nobody got time. I need my hair to be extra, extra, extra protective. And like I said, these quick weaves can be hella protective if you do it right. So yeah, your girl is putting a lot just to make sure everything is completely covered. So I'm gonna take the spritz and I'm gonna spritz this. But like I said, I'm not gonna spritz this area right here. So I'm gonna put this black cap on it. Mind you, I didn't put anything right here, so it's like when it dries, I should be able to cut all of this off. Okay. So mind you, I didn't put anything here. So I'm gonna cut these ears out like this. So I am about to sit in the dryer, but I'm about to spritz the top of this cap, and I'm gonna just spritz it I'm not gonna spritz it in here because I want to be able to cut all of that cap and stuff off. So. And we're gonna sit under this for like maybe like 10-15 minutes, okay? Okay, guys, so I sat in the dryer, I think for like 20 minutes. So now I'm about to attempt to cut this up. I think this is pretty dry. Or you just gonna, it kind of feels dry, so you just gonna hope it's dry. Pray that it's dry. And wait for the best. This is sharp, baby. Okay. Okay, and like I said, I didn't spray anything, so y'all can see it's easy to cut this off. Guys, when y'all cutting this off, please be careful that you do not accidentally cut your hair, okay? Take your time. We not in a rush. We don't got nothing to do. So, yeah, take your time. Don't cut your hair, okay? Because don't be telling me, like, oh, girl, I cut my hair trying to do this, boo. No, take your time, okay? Okay, y'all, so we cut what needed. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put this on. And this was perfect. This shit is long. Okay. So I'm really just gonna cut this ear out right here because it's on the part that really matters. So we're just gonna spray all of this, y'all. And as you guys can see, I went in with the sprays, baby, because I ran out of got to be spray. So I needed this part to, like, you know, hold. But I'm gonna also take some of this liquid cap and I'm just gonna kind of like put it like here. Makes sense. So as you guys can see, I'm putting the liquid cap around the base where the HD lace cap meets the black cap, just so that, you know what I'm saying, it's not coming off in the area. So it's like on there. I'm gonna sit back under this dryer and let all of this dry, and then I'll be back. Guys, so I'm about to go ahead and cut off this extra cap. These lights, my thing is so bright. Okay, so this is what it's looking like before I go ahead and put makeup on top. I really didn't need to put so much of it, but why not? So I'm going to go in with this darker shade, and I'm just gonna go ahead. We're just gonna go ahead and put some on here, and as you can see, it's already blending real good. It already look really good. Try to see. So the closure is really kind of going like right here. I just put an extra cap because I just didn't want it to slide off, so I was able to put like the liquid cap right here, just so the cap wouldn't like not be attached. But that don't really matter as long as like it's giving scalp right here. That's all that matters. So this is pretty much what it's looking like. This is where my tracks is going. Okay, so I know this process took forever, but you know, if you want to do it quickly, you gotta do it right, and this is the first step. So now let's go into the hair that I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna be using, which is this closure right here. It says it's an HD lace closure. It is a 4x5 and it's by Black Diva. And this is not an HD lace, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it $1. This was like 50 something dollars, but they had it on. They gave it to me for like 30. So it is pre-plucked. I did go ahead and bleach it. The knots did come out a little orange, but we gonna fix that. Okay. I think that's a nice lace, but it's definitely not HD. So that HD is some bull. And I knew it was gonna take a little bit to get them knots right because it is a beauty supply closure, but we just doing it quickly, so I don't gotta be nothing fancy. Okay, and then I'm using the Empire Pack Hair 12 inches. I am gonna be cutting it short, so I really could have got a 10, but I want it to be like, you know, and then I want like side feather bangs. So I was thinking about putting some line hair in there, but I ended up changing my mind. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, this is the hair that I'm gonna use. I feel like you'll be bobbing when you do pack hair instead of doing bundles, and I don't feel like cutting no bundles. So we're gonna do some pack hair. This hair was only $29. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it was only $29.99, $30. So it's definitely affordable. So the first things I'm gonna do before we start doing, I'm gonna be using this Boho Active. I'm gonna cut these little edges pieces off right here, cause baby, it's gonna look better when you do this. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and cut them off so it can kind of look like a frontal in a way. Okay, so I went ahead and cut these little tabs off on the side. So when I put it on, you know it's gonna be given, you know. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and put some makeup on this closure door. So put a little makeup on it. Anyways, so now I did shape this in the shape that I want. So I'm gonna start the glue here. I'm gonna see how long this is first too, so that I make sure it's definitely gonna be like towards the end. So it's definitely gonna be a deep side part. Okay, so I think the closure, like, it's like probably like this big. I want to say maybe like this big at the most. I definitely want to bring it over. And yeah, so I'm kind of like following this hairline, if that makes sense, because I want it to look super natural. So we just gonna smooth this glue out until it's like super fine, so that it dries clear before we can, like, you know, put our lace on. We're gonna let that turn clear, and I'm probably gonna do maybe like 3 layers. So we're gonna just wait until this turns clear. We're gonna do 2 more layers, and then we're gonna go ahead and pop this boy on. Well, I'm probably about to put my hot comb on. You guys can see, it I could have definitely waited a little bit longer, but I was being a little impatient. But baby, y'all, just wait a little bit longer until it's like completely clear. But you know, I still got the job done. It still came out cute as fuck. So yeah, and it lasted as long as I needed it to last. So yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm just combing the lace into the glue, because baby, don't forget this step, because you don't want your lace to start peeling and so yeah, just take your time and comb the lace into that glue. Okay, so now I'm just going in with my glue, my hair bond glue, and I'm just going to apply it where this band is, and we just gonna take it out, because like I said, it is a quick weave. I'm not going to be reusing this closure at all, so yeah, it did even better. And once I did that, I went ahead and cut all the extra lace off. I did use my razor just because I felt like it looks a lot natural when you use a razor versus like trying to cut it with some scissors. It just don't be giving. So yeah, definitely use your razor, y'all. You're gonna like the results, period, point blank. Okay? Okay, guys, I'm going back in with that same color makeup, and I'm just going to apply it on the edges of the lace, just so it's giving scalp honey. Yes, because we don't play them again, so we definitely needed to match our skin. So that's what you see me doing now. And then I'm also going to go in and take my Shabaskin hairspray, and we're going to tie it down. But I am pulling on my little edges because we doing a deep side part with like baby ears and stuff like that. And I'm really going for like this little nice little swoop-de-doop on the side. So yeah, so make sure you put that makeup on the parts as well. So it's like giving scalp, because you don't want where the baby hair start to look white right there, because it's not going to be cute, y'all. So anyways, you're going in with my Shabaskin hairspray just to melt this baby down. So it's like giving natural, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to give lace, we trying to give scalp, okay? Okay, guys, so we about to start gluing these tracks in. I know this was a long process, but this is pretty much what this closure is looking like so far. So, going in with this hair. And I normally just, like I said, I measure it and kind of just feel around. I do my own hair all the time, so I kind of know, even if I can't see the back of my head, I kind of know what it's doing. I'm going to try to turn as much as I can so I can show you guys. So I normally just take it and I kind of just curve them, and I kind of just measure with my hand, like kind of like this. And then I'll cut 2 of the same size tracks. So every time I measure a piece, I'm going to cut 2 of the exact same sizes. So you're going to probably about to see me like kind of go through this, but you kind of get the gist. You just curve it. I kind of like can feel it with my hands. I don't really have to turn around. Some point in time, I'm going to turn around so just so y'all can see it. But every time I measure a piece, I cut 2 of the same sizes. So let's get started. Guys, remember the key to this is to make sure that you curve your tracks, because it's going to hide the edge of the track, so it's not like peeling and stuff. Alright, now that we midway through the back, I'm going to turn around so you guys can see what I'm doing. And yeah, hopefully this helps. I'm taking the end of the track and I'm starting from where the lace is, and I'm going to bring it all the way around to my ear. And as you guys can see, like I said, every time I measure one piece, I cut 2 of the same size tracks. It's just easier for me to do it like that, and the process go a lot faster, and you guys going to save so much time. And guys, for the people who don't normally do their own hair, the key is to make sure you use your hands as your eyes. Baby, feel around. If you use your hands, you'll know exactly what you're doing. You can feel around, figure out where the tracks is, figure out where your last track ended, and figure out where your next track is going to begin. And yeah, so that's going to be like probably like the best advice I can give y'all is use your hands as your eyes. A lot of times we don't have mirrors to see in the back of our head, so if you don't have one, baby, just use your hands. So with this piece, I'm going to start from where the lace end on one side, and I'm going to take it all the way over to where the lace begins on the other side, because I'm going for like I want it to fall on one side. Okay, so as y'all see, when I measured it, I'm curving it. So we're gonna start at this point, like right here. So I just want to make sure I'm filling it right. So I'm putting it right in the right point. Okay. And we kind of gonna feel, y'all. Because the point of being able to do your own hair is you're gonna have to use a lot of your senses, guys. Y'all gonna have to be able to feel and touch. Even if you can't necessarily see it. So I'm gonna curve this with my okay, so I'm just gonna kind of just clip this because I still need to be able to see what I'm doing. So this is the last little bit of hair I got left from this first bundle that I'm using. And we're gonna just take it around, like, so we're just gonna, of course, bring it to this point here, right here, and then we're just gonna bring it to like whenever it stops, which is like right here. Go ahead and use my 30-second glue. And then we're just gonna bring it to, still gonna kind of be a little curve, y'all, but yep, bring it right there. So I'm gonna turn it around, let y'all see it. This is one full pack of hair. So I really got a lot of done with one pack. So now we're gonna try to finish this last pack of hair. Like, y'all, probably like almost a, it's like 10:30, y'all. It's late. Okay, guys, so we're going to continue the same thing we did with the other pack. We're going to start where the point of where the closure is, and we just going to bring this boy all the way, like where the last one that we started stopped at. So I know it's like I'm not bringing it all the way over. It's because I don't want it to be too heavy where the bangs is, but I do want it to like kind of be heavy a little bit. But we just going to kind of like start off where we left off at, which is I'm bringing it a little bit past where I just had the last one I did. I'm bringing it a little bit past that point, so it's kind of like, you know, giving the same type of flow. I hope that makes sense, but you guys can see what I'm doing. And as you guys can see, I didn't cut two of the same side tracks because I ended the last pack with a small piece of track, so that kind of give it the two with the last piece I ended and the new piece I'm starting. Okay, guys, so I'm about to take this here and kind of like bring it up to here. So we're just gonna go straight across because I'm gonna close it up with the curves. So we're just gonna bring it like here. So we're gonna do like probably like 2 or 3 tracks. So we're gonna kind of cut kind of the same size track. So I'm gonna start off with 2, and if I need another one, then I'll do another one. So 2 of the same size tracks, and we just gonna kind of like bring them like here. So after I used the third one, the second one, I decided to cut a third piece. So y'all had to kind of like mute some of the stuff I was saying because, baby, it was getting repetitive. I kept saying the same shit, and you guys get the gist. Y'all don't need me to keep saying the same thing to y'all. Okay. So I got a little bit of hair left, so we're going to take them and we're just going to curve it all the way around until we finish it up. If that makes sense. So we're going to come back around here, and then we're going to way around to like here. And then I think I might do just one more track. So I didn't use all the hair, but okay, guys, so we on this last little track. So I'm gonna start it on this side because I don't like when I started on the other side. You guys can see I can't see the back of my head, but I just felt around and I pretty much knew exactly what I needed to do. Okay, y'all. Boom. Okay. So I kind of want like this. So I kind of want like this deep side part. Um, so that's what you see me doing. I'm kind of like starting the part like where my edge kind of started at. But yeah, I don't know why I muted this part out. But anyways, I probably was saying some shit that was doing too much. So okay, guys. So we're gonna take our wax stick. Just have my part perfect. I don't know why these people want to play with me sometimes. Just had this perfect the way I wanted it. Okay. Two ways. Okay, so as you guys can see, I definitely wanted a like curve part. So I'm just going back in and just touching up this part to make sure it's neat. And I am going to go back in and kind of like make it more defined. But right now I'm just making sure the part is kind of curved and it's not no hair in the way. So, baby, this pressing comb is a hot, but yeah, we need it to be hot. We don't want it too hot or burning lace, but you know, you need to be hot enough. But we gonna press the hell out of this, okay? Because that baby, I want it to be flat, honey. I want it to be flat, flat. And then we also gonna press out the baby ears too. Okay, guys, so this is what it's looking like so far. So I try to like press this out to the cord, so there ain't no problems, you know, because we don't got time. Well, I know I don't got time. I'm gonna take my tweezers, y'all, and I'm gonna kind of thin out this piece a little bit. It's a little too thick. So once we did that, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of razor it like I want it. Both of these. Okay. So take my, I could have got the smaller ones. I'm just gonna kind of bump it like so. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. We're gonna bump it. Okay, guys, so I got my little edge brush comb slash comb. I'm using my Got2b Mousse. Y'all know I love my Got2b Mousse because it holds my little stuff in place. And guys, when doing your baby hair, definitely for beginners, sometimes it can be definitely be frustrating, but y'all just take your time and just keep moving it. When you put the mousse on there, it kind of gives you a lot of area to mess up. So yeah, keep swooping it until it's perfect and you'll like it, baby. Because yeah, I be getting frustrated sometimes too, but y'all got all the time in the world. And I like the mousse because it lets you mess up where it don't dry too fast. And it kind of like lets you play with it a little bit. So you can get it to the way you want it to look. And it's really depending on you. Like if you don't want it too thick, don't do it too thick. If you want it like thicker, baby, do your thing. It's really kind of like up to you to do what you need to do and have it look in the way you want it to look. But for me, I like my stuff to be full. And right here, I'm just going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I'm just going to define this part up just a little bit more. And yeah, I like my parts to be really defined. And if your part is too wide, I like to go in with, I think it's called Tenacious the spray. So I'm going in with this like brown spray, and I'm pretty much going in and making this part a little thinner, so it's not like super wide. But yeah, I'm gonna wipe this black shit off my face because I accidentally dropped on my face. But yeah, we just going in and making this part crispy, honey. And as you guys can see, that part is just fire. And then I'm going in with my Sebastian spray, and we just gonna spray that in place, honey. Let's start cutting, boy. Let's start cutting. You feel me? Let's get it cracking, lacking. So I definitely want it to kind of be like right here. So we just gonna. Okay, guys, I'm not cutting as fast as this video is just split up. Just take your time. Y'all take your time, because what you don't want to do is fuck up the cut, okay? Take your time. Have it more of a steady hand. If you got to keep going back to make sure everything is crispy, do that. Okay, so I kind of got a baseline. I'm going to take my liners. So guys, I'm just going in with my liners so that line is like super crispy. But if you guys aren't used to using liners, don't do it. Just stick with the scissors. It's still gonna be fire. But for me, I like to use my liners sometimes just to make that shit fire, like crispy. But like I said, if you're not used to it, don't do it. Stick with the scissors. It's still gonna be fire. Okay, guys, you want to follow that guideline all the way across. So I did go ahead and finish cutting this off camera. Sorry about that. But as you guys can see, that line, baby, the line, giving. And definitely when I bump it, it's going to be fire. But yeah. So I did have it just a tad bit longer on the other side where I'm going to have my bangs. But yeah. So when I get ready to cut my bangs, I don't want it to be like straight blunt. So I am going in with my razor. And we just gonna kind of like razor it out at an angle just to give it that like feather look, if that makes sense. So I didn't really use my scissors. I kind of just used the razor for my bangs. So close to the finish line. And now you guys just see me going in and flat ironing everything. When I do my bobs, I like to do a little slight little bump, because with the bump, it makes it look like you got so much body. So yeah, I did put a little slight little bump. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. If you want that like, you know, straight look, then do that. But for me, I like to put a little bit of baby bump in there, just because I feel like it gives you a lot of body. But as you guys can see, about to watch me finish it up. And yeah. And when I get to the bangs, I'm going to kind of like flat iron it away from my face to like give that feather effect. You guys going to see what I'm talking about, because it's going to be fire. As you guys can see, I'm kind of like bumping it, but I'm kind of like turning it away from my face, going opposite from my face. Y'all, I did have a little filter on, so don't be judging me in the comments, because baby, I ain't had no makeup on, and I just couldn't come on here looking bold like that. So I did put a little filter on this video, definitely towards the end. Like I said, because I ain't had no makeup on, but that ain't defeating the point that this hairstyle is bobbing. This bang is killing. This bang is feather. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Because I see it. But yeah, just make sure you curve it away from your face. And yeah, just ignore the filter, because yeah, your girl did have a slight filter on, because baby, I was looking kind of crazy. And yeah, we ain't having that. But I want y'all to focus on this bang, baby, because yeah, it's giving. You see it, because I see it, and I know you see it. And baby, look at this moving, because if y'all bob ain't moving like this, then baby, take it out, because they ain't do what they supposed to do.
The point of a bob is so it can be moving. Like every time you say something, your bob kind of like go with your words, baby. And yes, I was in love. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is fire, and I'm gonna definitely have to do this again and again and again and again. But yeah.
Okay, guys, so it's super cute, y'all. It came out just the way I wanted it to come out. Like, yes, baby. Baby, like, play with her, don't play with her, don't play with her. Like, who know? Like, and my hair is hella protected because I didn't rush it. Bob is bobbing, cut is cutting, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's fire. Like, it's a little longer, but I don't know, I'm like feeling it. Like, you feel me? Like, like who you know? Like, period. But yeah, so did a little feather type of bob. Closure scalping. It's scalping. So yeah, I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.